correcting the problems of the past, this is where we did it. We also return work from EAS in each craft. We've got language now for the first time that all new work comes to us. All existing work is going to come to us after an audit. And all future work comes to us if it's not supervisory and if it's not managerial. And when they ask us at the table, what exactly are you talking about when you talk about what is supervisory? The answer was, if it ain't right and discipline, we can do it. It's our work. We want it all. We've got language that we can now follow the work. You know, when they made that place down in Greensboro, what do they call that down? HRSS, Shared Services. It is a cluster fiasco. Who used to do that work? We did. We did that work. They pulled it away from us, built a building out there where they don't process mail, and if you look at Article 1, Section 2, who is excluded from our contract is any postal building where they don't process mail. So they built it by itself out there in Greensboro, took our work, put it out there, so we're excluded from it. Now we've got language in the contract that says you take our work, we follow it. You can't go build a building and keep us out. You can run, but you cannot hide. This is new language, and it may not be sexy to the average member. They're going to read that and, you know, those of you who really get into the language, these are huge changes. These are changes that if they had been in effect for the last 20 or 30 years, we would be in a hell of a lot better shape than we are today. Cliff, you want to say something about this? This is kind of Cliff, and I give Cliff all the credit, every bit of the credit, and Greg. This has been something that's a bug in his bonnet as long as I've known him. And when he finally got the opportunity to do something about it, he did. And my hat's off to you, buddy. Good job. Look, this is big. No layoff. Anybody who was on the rolls as of November the 10th, 2010, in the post office cannot be laid off for the life of the contract. How many people do you know? How many unions do you know have that kind of protection? It does not exist. That's something that you ought to stick your chest out and be proud of. I'm proud we were able to keep that for our members. You know, and one thing too, looking at the bigger picture, one thing what I'm more proud of than anything out of this contract, I think, is that it shows the world that collective bargaining unit can work in the public sector. With what's going on in Wisconsin, and when all these state houses, they're talking about, you know, how the unions are breaking the backs and they can no longer do this, and that, we proved that wrong. Collective bargaining works, and we proved it. And I think it's timely that it happened right now. And I think this has already lifted the spirits. Cliff's hearing from other unions across the country. I got a text here from the mail handlers, and you know, other unions are looking toward us. It's kind of, we're showing the way how it can be done, and that's something else I'm very, very proud of. Casuals eliminated in all offices. This has been a long time goal of the union, and we finally got them eliminated. No more RCAs with dual appointments. We talked about that. The bridge memo continues. It's not, it's something else that's kind of esoteric, so I'm not even going to get into it because we've got time restraints. TEs eliminated in rec sites, replaced by these PSEs. Also full-time, we've got 2 remaining rec sites, one in Wichita and one in Salt Lake City. And the full-times, they